Hi everyone, this is Reza, channel Reza Blade. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me today. We have reached our 30th of 30 reviews in 30 days. I'm pretty excited to be done. I'm going to take a couple days break here and then figure out whether I'm doing 15 or 30 days of reviews next, because I've had an overwhelming response that I need to continue the series. So I'm going to do my best to do that for you guys. And we have our first troubled review of the series. These plates are from a company called GP Stamping down in South America. And I actually discontinued the swatches before I was done. I could only stand to do about, 5 or 6 swatches from each plate. Now these plates aren't very organized. I'm going to show you these plates in a second, but and I only did one mani because now your mileage will vary because it depends on how sensitive your skin is and how sensitive to texture you are. But these plates are very deeply etched and very roughly etched. So just touching certain areas of the plates were very unpleasant to me, and my finger, the texture for the hour or so after I used the plates was a little sensitive. So I did stop. Now, I've told you guys before that I do have some health problems, so this is probably unique to me and people like me. But I did want to let you know about the difficulty I did have with them, because these are really awesome looking plates. Now, they are a mishmash of everything here and everything there. But, for example, on this plate here, number 11, they've got the whole icon breakfast cereal, like the alphabet soup, I mean, of icons for the internet. So we've got our Facebook icon, we've got our YouTube icon, we've got our Instagram, we've got wireless, all that stuff is here, Google Plus, all that stuff. And it's really cool that it's here. And of course, that's why I had to have the plate. But if the experience of stamping becomes not fun because of the way that the tools that you're using interact with you, or that you interact with them, then that is frustrating. The other thing is that they are so deep that it takes a lot of polish to fill these things up. But something about them, I want to show you my poor little stamper. The roughness of these plates, the way they're etched, my stamper was a normal stamper before I stamped these plates, and now there are 4 cuts on the stamper. That happened after I stamped, I think it was the fairy. And the fairy is one of the rougher items here. But I did want to tell you I had to move away. I didn't want to sacrifice any more clear jelly stampers to the plates. So I moved to their own stamper, which is a sticky stamper. And this I did get from GP Stamping. And I do really like this stamper. That being said, the sticky stamper picks up all the polish that you had to soak into the image in order to get it to reach the top. So let me show you these swatches and how inky they are. You lose all the detail on the cityscape. There's supposed to be hundreds of little dots in there for the windows, as you can see on the actual plate. These plates were really hard to clean too. I have lint-free wipes specifically for plates like these, and they shredded my wipes like cheese. These little lint-free wipes, they ate through to my fingers. These wipes, which these particular wipes, and let me know if you want to know about these, but I can remove all of the polish on one hand with one of these tiny little wipes. And I buy the packages of them for around $1 or $2. Here's the package of these. So I can at least tell you about something I'm excited about during this review, can't I? But yeah, so choosing the stamper is itself problematic, because what do you want to sacrifice to the plate? So I did want to tell you about that it killed my clear jelly stamper. Now, it's not a brand name. This I got from AliExpress for about $2.50. So it's not like, it's not like a huge loss, but that's where I get my stampers. So I love this stamper. Anyway, so don't even try to use cotton balls on these plates. That would be bad. I did have to move, for the first time ever, move to using gloves for these plates, and it still felt uncomfortable to use them. So, you know, it's you have to use a lint roller after you. This is an important tip. After it eats your lint-free wipe or cotton ball, God forfend you try to use a cotton ball on these things. After it eats your lint-free wipe, then you have to take a lint roller, and that will remove all of the little particles of cotton from inside the grooves of the plate. So that's important. And I already told you guys that it ate polish for breakfast. So here's a good example. This is a fight, and here's what it looks like on the plate. This particular image, and it ate all the polish, and then it pooped it out on the paper. Here's a fairy and a moon. These images are great. Look at this tropical scene. Got the dragon. We've got a cityscape. We've got a really, really bold storybook. And again, that doesn't look like it's going to show up like that, but I had to use this stamper, and it pulled all that polish out, and it deposited it on the paper. So here's what it looks like on the plate. So you should be able to see all those tiny little details on the paper and on the nail. But again, I couldn't use my normal stamper. So anyway, maybe some normal like white Winstonia stamper would work. Do I have one of those handy so I can show you what I'm talking about, like this? Maybe one of these would be a good compromise between the sticky stamper and the clear jelly. So maybe try that. All right, so let me show you the swatches that I did get from the plates. This is from GP Stamping number 3. Ribbon, a dragon, some shoes, and a butterfly. Got some ornate little details there. We've got some lace. So that was pretty cool. And here's number 11. We've got a My Little Pony, some stars, some ice creams, a great little leaf detail, a fun coffee cup made of like little doodles, birthday cake, plaid, a runaway fairy tale coach, and some of those details that I told you about, the icons that I told you about that were so cool. So these thinner are when I was still using the clear jelly stamper. You can see how much better it looks than these gigantic, bold monstrosities. So anyway, let me show you my nail swatches, and then I'll let you go after I show you the plates. So here's the plates. It's just great images here, you know? I mean, they really are great. They are everywhere topic-wise, but they are great. Some great lace on number 3. Some great decorative details on number 3. Look at those. Those are so wonderful. And I just don't like using these plates. So it's a 50-50, you know. They feel almost impossible to clean. So you still see this film on them even after I've used acetone on them. Got a lot of emoticons here. And this is here. Use that one. The lace that I showed you before is on this finger. The little decorative leaf one that I showed you, that's on my pinky. Isn't that neat? Here's another leaf image, and that is up here. Love it. See, I mean, these are great little images, but I just really didn't enjoy the plates. So it is up to you. You want these images, they are really one-of-a-kind images. You get the plates. Their store is through a Facebook group. They don't really have a website that you can go to. You have to talk to their gentleman who only speaks in Spanish, I think. So I talked with him through Google Translate. And then there are some group buy groups on Facebook. And if you're a member of one of those, then you probably have a GP stamping buy every now and then. And that would be how I really recommend getting anything that you need to get, because it will be at a better rate anyway. So I just wanted to tell you what I thought of the plates, honestly. And again, your mileage may and will vary. But I just really, I don't think I'm going to use these much, to be honest. So, let me show you. I guess I forgot. And did I show you this one? Number 11? I think I did. I think I'm so frustrated by these plates that I'm losing it. So anyway, you guys have an awesome day. This series has been so wonderful. And I can't wait to do it again. Well, I will, and I am. But please subscribe to my channel so that when I start up again, you'll be able to get my notifications that I've released more videos. And I really appreciate you guys joining me for this whole thing and sticking in there. And new subscribers who've met me through my series, thank you for joining up, and share the word. Small YouTubers can use every little subscriber they can, and I mean, I subscribe to every channel that produces videos I like. We are a tight-knit group. We are. Anyway, so it is wonderful to have had this experience, and I sign off today babbling. So I will see you in a few days. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye.